Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall continue to follow me all the days of this protracted experience of death, and I will dwell in the house of the most super intelligent, power, source, and force of love and creation forever. What's happening? Vincent here, rolling out the rest area. Hitting the road later than I would like on this Sunday morning. 5 a.m. it is Eastern time. Supposed to snow. A little bit of snow overnight. A little bit. Driving the old rig here. Yeah, she's snow flurries, I would say. Headed to the greater Chicago area. Let the old tires get warmed up. Road's wet. Out there with the dum-dums, that's going to be my day. See, this says if we go all the way to the truck stop, 640 miles away, this says I won't get there till 4 p.m. And as we know, 30-minute break, that's 4:30. Fuel, well, I'll probably fuel on the 30-minute break. And then I usually beat the GPS. So let's say we get there at 4:30. I'd say 10 a.m. to 4:30, driving with the bozos out there with the dum-dums on the roads in potentially inclement weather. I know it's already snowing up ahead in Indiana and Illinois, parts of Ohio, I believe, where the Royal We is headed into. Kind of like this 59. Mile an hour. We'll cruise this for a little bit. Man, I paid for parking and then got 70 miles away from the parking and said, well, shit, this is a perfectly good rest area right here. And pulled on in and went to sleep. 2 nights in a row of up all day, then night driving. That's enough for me. I hadn't been dark too long. So let me ease on up in here. Oh, there's a live chat. Hey, with zero viewing, I don't need to worry about a live chat now, do I? The communist states of America. I was looking at a YouTube video where the feds, the FMCSA that regulates interstate commerce, big rigs and commercial vehicles, they want to make changes and require CDL testing in English only. And bots in the comments talking about it's unfair and also denigrating the basically saying, well, it's the requirements are too low anyway, meaning, to insult somebody like myself that tested in English and jumped through all these hoops to get qualified and get the experience to do this job. And yeah, I can go in there and post about how, well, I went through it as a native born American. It's quite stringent and arduous, and many are not able to pass all the way through to get a CDL. Many do, and many do not. And see, this is what a commie does. A commie, venerates and uplifts the downtrodden if they have political expediency. So there's no political expediency to Benton with a southern accent, born on the bayous of Arkansas in the Delta. But whoever came here from the Middle East or Guatemala or wherever, well, there is some political expediency, useful idiots, as it were. And look at the big bad capitalist thug working for the government at the way station, oppressing these people from other lands. Meanwhile, if it was communism and Angela Davis, supposedly traveling to East Germany back in the day and placing flowers at the grave of a East German border guard who was slain by a man fleeing to West Germany with his family. Fascinating. Funny how that worked. Hey, we got a live one. 34 degrees on the dashboard. A bit of a fitful sleep, but restful nonetheless. I was able to woke up about 11:30 p.m. yesterday, last night for me, and I dozed off a few more times after that. But certainly was able to lay in the rack and get some rest. Yippee skippy yay for Benton, as it were. Had thoughts of the some of the unsecured freight in the trailer. That was interesting. Managing to avoid going into panic mode. I think it'll be all right. If not, who cares? Not my concern. I just as soon quit this job, but at this point, what else am I going to do? I was thinking about the heat of the summer in the truck, and I tell you what's worse than the heat is the freaking flies, man, that invade the truck every time the window gets rolled down. Constant, constant flies. If it ain't cold winter, there seems like there's always at least one fly buzzing around, no matter what. I might skip the second egg drink, maybe. Pretty thirsty. I think we might go for the watermelon next. Listen to my flesh. My mind went through a lot of different potential titles for live streams that I can't quite recall. A lot of them were dead flesh themed. Dead flesh walking. Yeah, something going on down in the colon, man, in the large intestine. I'm still pretty wiped out. I've noticed with this healing and whatever's going on down there. I don't know if that's a detoxification or whatever's happening. I tend to get a headache. Although I haven't had any coffee yet. I wonder if that's a factor. I don't know. Feeling some stress and tension in the shoulders also. That's a tad unusual. We'll chalk that up to the detox as well. It's all happening. And after years of regular live streams, has old Benton finally run out of things to say? I don't know. Maybe. The dawning of a new day, perhaps. Yeah, I don't feel well. This ain't good. Not in a bad way. I mean, this is that good pain. I guess I'm gonna get out of here. My head's pounding. I might be back later. We'll see. Bye.